All right, so we have another client interview today here with Colin. How are you doing, Colin?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well, man. To those who are watching, Colin went through our AI go-to-market consulting program to learn how to implement outbound systems, Clay, and AI and automation-driven lead generation for their company Overvue. So first of all, Colin, introduce yourself, tell us about yourself, your company that you're working at, and your role there.
Sure. Yeah, my name's Colin. I'm based out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. My role is VP of Growth. We're a small startup of three right now, so I'm taking on a lot of the client acquisition, lead generation, and also dabbling a little bit with our product for UI and UX. I would say right now we've done a pivot with our software, and we're focused more on servicing clients right now in project planning and scheduling for multi-project execution for nonprofit government organizations. And I came across you and Pretty over LinkedIn, and here we are.
And what made you join the program? As you mentioned, like you came across us, but what really like made you join the program, and what were you looking for from the program?
Yeah, I definitely dove into both of your LinkedIn's, and also you did have a strong testimonial, like kind of like what we're doing now, and also a very good video sales letter from your website. So it just attracted me. I looked into a few other clay experts on their page as well. And they were definitely top tier as well, but I just felt a better fit with you and Preeti. So that's kind of how I landed with you guys.
Amazing. That's great to know, man. So before joining, what were you guys doing for lead generation or marketing in general, outbound marketing, before consulting with us? And how were things going? Were there any challenges, mention any obstacles or problems that you guys were trying to solve?
Yeah, so I've been in tech for 3 years, and was originally an SDR, full sales cycle SDR. So I was trained on cold calling and emails, demos, and also discovery calls. So during that role, I wasn't really responsible for the list building. So when I got in my role here, I would say I'm the only one that really knows that much about sales and marketing, but I was basically doing everything manually. So kind of throwing stuff to the wall, seeing what sticks. I was going into a construction magazine, going through a list of leads, calling them, booked a few calls that way, but I knew there was better ways to source ideal leads that we wanted to reach out to and automate, as well as tailoring proper copy to those leads, automating most of all this, but also keeping a personalized human touch towards the end and iterating upon that. So that's kind of how I was doing things before, very manually, all manual.
Got it, got it. And can you walk us through your experience with the program and how has it been helpful to your situation that you just mentioned?
Yes, so I started with Preeti and we went through cold email infrastructure. I was taught the automated way as well as the manual way, which I think is definitely valuable so I can understand both sides of the picture. Setting up Gmail, Microsoft Outlook accounts, all the DNS settings, and then setting up Google Workspace, a master inbox, and then from there, learning how to scrape leads using Apollo, data enrichment through Clay, and then also learning copywriting from you, as well as learning how to save credits through Clay with other third-party apps.
Amazing, amazing. And what would you say, which part of the program did you find like most valuable?
That's a interesting question. I think the cold email infrastructure setup, because I think that's the most important. And I think anyone can really just go and scrape leads, finding, one or two tools. It may not be the best data, but to have everything, the foundation set up to make sure that your emails aren't landing in spam, to go back and fix things and know what to fix and why to fix it. That was definitely the most challenging for me because I don't come from a technical background. As you guys found out in the first few weeks, you guys were awesome to speak with and go back and forth with on Slack. But yeah, I would definitely say the foundational setup was the most valuable for me.
Amazing. And How did you find the support? Talk to me about communication, be it problem solving, be it the Slack support.
Yeah, Slack support, you guys were fantastic. Usually get back to me within a few minutes. There's times, well, definitely times in the first couple weeks with the cold email infrastructure that I needed lots of support going after hours, and Preeti was there, as well as into the weekend sometimes. I mean, I don't expect people to get back to me on the weekend. I kind of send a message and, if I can hear back Monday morning, that's great. But that was definitely exceeded through you guys. So I'm very appreciative of that.
Yeah, that's great to hear. I mean, I feel like I have to give it to Preeti. I think she is like just on top of just so many things. And yeah, I have to give her that credit. Like, because like whenever client problems come in, we are always talking about it, but she's the one to like respond as fast as possible. And I feel like that's been the core of our offering with whichever program that we do, so that's really good to hear. And what do you think the overall impact of going through the program has been personally for you and your company?
Fantastic. I mean, I've always wanted to learn cold email infrastructure. I've been following a few people on YouTube and LinkedIn, and curious how these people are sending 1,000 emails a day, and how does that all work? And we're a company right now. We're pre-product market fit, so I wanted to use this to find um, problem solution fit, test the copywriting, because we're going through a very iterative stage where we're doing changes weekly or bi-weekly. So it's been very valuable for us. I'm just coming up to launching the campaign now. So very excited to get that up and running, and to get some leads in, and to book some calls, and talk to them, and close some deals.
Amazing. That sounds like a plan, man. Great. So just one last question.
Sure.
Um, how likely are you to recommend us to others to work with us where they are trying to learn these tools, learn the methodology behind like how to run outbound operations and marketing with AI and automation? So yep.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend you and Preeti to anyone who's fresh in this, like, because I was very new to this. I also think that you guys stay on top of all the new trends or new apps that come out to really optimize efficiency in regards to, Clay credits. And other little tips and tricks to to save some money here and there, whether it's other email providers and whatnot. So I think you guys are in it for the long haul. You guys really care about what you're doing, and very knowledgeable in your field of expertise.
Amazing. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for that. And I think that's it for the interview. Really appreciate you coming on the call and talking to me about your experience. So
Anytime.
that's it.
Appreciate chatting.
Yeah.